Hello students, so today in the Flash tutorial we are going to start, we want to finish these tools today so that we can go for the animations. So our remaining tools is, first one is brush tool, fine. So brush is normal brush. For example, you are having a brush and you are painting, just click on the brush, go to the properties, and here you can just click and you can change the stroke. For example, I make it 15 and double click here, you can change the color. I want to make just pink, not pink, and then just come on the stage and you can draw whatever you want. For example, it's like this. You can draw according to your choice. If your drawing is good, you can draw your own creatures. This, right? So this is how we can use brush tool. Now if you go for the options, you can see there are so many five types of paint. What they are: paint normal, paint fill, paint behind, paint selection, and paint inside. Now let us see how it works. So for that, go to the selection tool, select this and click on delete. Now click on the brush tool, go for the first, let me draw one rectangle. Okay, just let me draw one rectangle here. Fine. So its outline, you can see the boundary is green, and let me change the size of the boundary. Let it make it 10 so that um, click here to get your property window, this sign, and then click on the property will come. Fine. So again we have to do it because I want to increase the size. Fine. So this is my 10 size of strokes, and fill inside is this color. Now go to the paint tool, click on the options, and first choose for the paint normal. Okay, once I click on the paint normal, and I have to change the color also. For example, let us choose blue. Fine. Okay, so it will color backside, it will color your stroke, and it will color inside also. Okay, you can see it's coloring backside on the strokes, on the fill also. Now when I go and click on paint on fill, I'm doing the same thing. You can see now it is painting the backside and on the fill, but not on the strokes, right? And when we go for the paint behind, let us see, it is painting only backside, not on the strokes, not on the fill. Now when we go for the selection, paint selection, now what part is selected? So first we have to select the part. For example, click on the selection and I select only this much part. Is it selected? Yes. Now go to the brush tool and go to the paint selection. Now you can see if I am doing like this, click outside to deselect, and you can see only the part that is selected color is coming only there. Now click on the brush tool again and go to the paint inside. Now what is paint inside? Paint inside means if I color inside, it will color inside only. Look, it's not coming outside. But if I start coloring from back side, it will, sorry, that is selected area. So it will color only back sides. So what is the difference between this color backside, and don't be confused between the color behind and color inside, because color paint inside means from where you are going to start, it will fill that part only. If I am going to fill inside, from inside, it will fill only inside and not the outside. Fine. And if I start paint inside and I start painting from the from outside, then you can see it is filling only the back side. So this is the difference between different type of brushes. And Control Z undo tool, or you can select and delete it, it's your wish. Then come to the, this is ink bottle tool and this is my paint bucket tool. What is the difference between these two? For example, I'm making a circle right now. I draw it, fine, and then I go for the ink bottle tool, fine. Now go to the properties. Here you have to choose the color. For example, right now I want to make the boundary to be red. So this ink bottle tool, it is used to color the outline or the stroke. It will not do anything on the inside. For fill inside, we have to choose paint bucket tool. Now go to the property. Here you can choose the color. For example, inside I want to fill already that pink one. Then click here. It will color fill only, not the stroke. And if I click on the stroke right now, you can see it is not changing the stroke color. Now come to the color picker. What is the eyedropper? It works as a color picker. For example, I just made two shapes, and here I'm going to change the color. Red color, black color. No, I'm going to make a red in the fill, and outside let us make blue, and then I draw one. Now I want same color, this type of color here also. So I have to choose eyedropper tool. Fine. Once I choose the eyedropper tool, you can see the pen and the brush mark is coming there, is it? So for example, I want to fill the same color inside this also. So just click here. And then you can see the sign is changed now. Now it is bucket tool. You just go to that figure where you want to change the color. Click, you can see the same color is here also. So why we need like this? Because if you go to the color option, and you can make your own colors also. Okay, gradient tool is also there. So many options are there. For example, I choose this one and I click here. The same type of color will come. Okay, so sometimes we want same color, so for that we use eyedropper tool. What is eraser tool now? Click on the eraser tool. Eraser tool, as it uses to erase, right? Why we use eraser tool? To erase. But here also, if you see in the options, there are 5 types are coming. What is the different types of erasers are there? Let us check. Control Z. Now click on the normal eraser. Normal eraser, it will work like normal eraser, and from here we can change the size or shape of our eraser. Okay, for example, this one to click here. Now what is the second one? Second one says erase fills, means it is going to fill, erase, it is going to erase the fill only. Okay, it is not affecting the strokes. And if we go for erase lines, means it is going to erase the strokes. Can you see? It is not affecting fill, it is affecting only the strokes or the lines. Now erase selected fill, same, for that you have to select some area. For example, I choose this much, fine. And here I go for the eraser tool, and I say I want erase selected area, and you can, from here you can choose. You can see right now only that area which is selected is erasing, not the other part. Now what is the last option? That is erase inside. It is like that only. If I start from inside, it will erase inside, and from outside it will erase from the, because the color is same, we have to change the color. Then you can see that it is erasing from the outside. But for eraser we don't have color. So you can see that from backside it is erasing, not from the inside. If you have some backside color, then it will work. Okay, for that we have to go to the modify, document, and then background color I want to change. I want to get this one. Okay. Now when I click on fill inside and I start from the erasing outside, you can see it is erasing outside, not inside, but we can't see because eraser use the same color which is on our back side. Okay, so this is how it works. So our all tools are finished. Now what is zoom tool? Click on the zooms. For example, zoom tool. Here in the option you can see two types of tools are coming, plus and minus. Plus means to enlarge one side. Fine, I want to see it. Now what is the, if I want to reduce, just click on the minus side and click here. It will reduce the size of the zoom. Now what is this? This is called my hand tool. Hand tool is used when I want to see a specific part of my stage. For example, once I click on the zoom tool and I enlarge it, now I want to see that side. So click on the hand tool and you can drag your stage. Okay, you can just shift it and you can see. So this is the hand tool and this is called my zoom tool. Fine, so do the practice for these tools so that when we start doing the animations from the next video, you don't need to see all these videos again. Okay, do the practice and wait for my next video. Fine.